Hello and welcome. Oh, whoops. Welcome back to Asgard. I'm breaking things here. So I figured tonight we would start up a stream and see how it goes. Internet seems to be working good tonight, and it's been working pretty good. So hopefully, hopefully it all goes smoothly. Anyways, we're just going to be kind of working around the base, I think, today. Just kind of doing some miscellaneous stuff, like the title says. I don't have anything in particular planned. I've actually spent the last week, pretty much. I didn't quite make my goal of getting this area of the base done this week. Hey there. But I think this week we'll get it done. I've been doing other stuff, so it goes with that, I guess. But hey, Casey, and welcome to the stream. And hey, Purely. And hey, Amino, and welcome to the stream. So it's kind of late here, but I think it's okay. This is like my active time, so I will show you this. This is actually something I spent like 30 minutes throwing this together. This was the chocolate bar building, and it's not done, but I did throw this together because originally it was going to be a house, and then I was like, well, maybe I'll make it into like a chicken coop type structure. But then I was like, well, I've kind of got a lot of my agriculture stuff that's going to be coming in over there, over on that area. And I know the archers are being lazy, but then I decided this was going to be, because my goal is within this series not to have, like, I will have probably one or two big warehouses, but I want just kind of smaller warehouses type things set up around with various stuff in them. Hey, Neogriel, and welcome to the stream. And so I decided this is going to be the General Stone Depository #1. We'll probably have multiples of these. And I've kind of got some two-sort dump chests out here, and then on the top here I've got some item frames with, you know, cobblestone, stone, smooth stone, andesite, granite, diorite, and then like in here I've got cobblestone bits and then I've got cobblestone storage and stone storage and smooth stone storage, and then there's mossy stone and stone brick type stuff. Yeah, I decided to switch over to YouTube streaming just because Twitch didn't really... I mean, most of my stuff is on YouTube, so I decided just to switch completely to YouTube streaming, I think. Just because it kind of makes more sense for the channel as a change. Hey, Silverleaf, and welcome to the stream. And I'm doing great. I'm doing great. And I've been on Alphacraft most of the day. And then we've got andesite and granite and our diorite in there. Then up here there's nothing at the moment. This will get filled out with stuff, but yeah, nothing at the moment. I'm kind of just adding storage to this as needed. We will probably do a little bit of work on this building, just adding some little stuff like leaves on the roof, and I want to bring this stone out and make it just more like wild and natural, not so square. That was just kind of just putting down a baseline. It's cobblestone, gravel, andesite here, and yeah, so I want to do that, and I want to decorate the two towers because I have not decorated them yet, so I have them on the list here. I decided I'd put some like little small jobs that we should do on the bottom there, and then hopefully we don't have to go over to the spoiler area. There's a major spoiler area that's like this week's videos, but hopefully we don't have to go over there. But look, I have like perfect armor now. I have like perfect armor and perfect tools. And this I need efficiency 5 on, but I do have the mending, silk touch, and unbreaking 3 on that pick. So, okay, with that said, let's go ahead. And I think we're going to start with this building because I'd like to finish this out because it's not going to take very long for us to knock this out. And these are actually kind of good like streaming buildings to work on, like, because I've been doing a lot of this like little miscellaneous junk off camera, and yeah, and I got all this sorted. So we're gonna have a nether depository, a soil depository, wood, and prismarine depositories around the town. Probably multiples, but We're going to be building a lumber mill here before too long. Lumber mill slash lumber area where we have like trees planted and stuff. And so, do I not have any? I've got birch leaves. I've got some spruce leaves. You know what? They might be back at spawn. Let's make a quick trip to my house at spawn. And we'll see if I left my leaves there. If not, I'll just farm up some. I know. I love the addition of the lamps and barrels. And just having something that you can store stuff in that's not a chest is so nice. It's so nice. Not to mention the tables and stuff are kind of cool. Like the banner, the loom is pretty cool, and the cartography table. We're going to start mapping out the base here fairly soon. So that's going to be a project that we work on. And yeah, and then the different workstations around the town, even the ones that don't do anything, are kind of cool. Like the fletching table. I don't think it does anything yet, but I started a Discord group yesterday. We're gonna start working on the South Tunnel, so I got the alphas in there, you know, that are living in the South Tunnel. So hopefully we'll start getting this together. I know my tunnels. I have an idea of how I'm gonna do it. Wait, I don't need to go there. I need to go over here. But I'm going to do my tunnel kind of themed, so, you know, going into my tunnel is leaves and stuff like that. We are going to do the ice floors, like that's going to be the standard for all the tunnels. The flooring is supposed to be kind of the same across all the different tunnels, so we're going to have like snow and ice for that. But I need to finish, well, actually the path runs over there. I'm going to add some stuff around this, I think. Just to kind of spruce up our pathway, like a little bit farther back, because this area right through here is like super bland. It is not a mod pack. This is vanilla Minecraft. Yeah, that's what I heard is like the next. And hey, Drayma, welcome to the stream. I heard that the next update, or the next, like, I guess 1.15 is supposed to have it or something. I think. Okay, I don't have any leaves here, so I'm going to have to gather leaves. That's fine. I'm going to take back some of the stuff. I've been slowly moving stuff back over from this building. I'm going to leave all this iron here because I do kind of have a workshop here, but there's just all kinds of junk in here from when I was building this. Just kind of leftover odds and ends. Let's see. Yeah, I'll leave the rest of that for now. I'll take the crafting table because it stacks. Alright. But like I said, I do still have to do some stuff around through here. Just little odd and end stuff. Hey, Fox Fiend, and welcome to the stream. Welcome. And it'll be saved as a video, so if you want to check it out later, that's fine. I know it's like a super weird time to stream, but I tend to be awake at really weird times. So, and I'm doing well. I'm doing well. How about you? I've just been working on here and honestly just kind of sorting things today. Because, and that's the reason I ended up turning that that chocolate bar roof. No, there's no mechanism. You might be thinking of Enigmatica 2. Maybe. This is Alphacraft. This is just straight vanilla with some data pack stuff. But that's a lot of the reason I changed that chocolate bar roof building that was just like sitting there for a long time while I was off working on other stuff. That's why I made that into a depository, because it's like I'd go to my chest and it was just like such a clutter of stuff. I was like, I've got to get this stuff sorted. So spent a little bit of time sorting, and then a little bit of time going to like the 4 different places I have stuff stored and trying to get it all moved, or started to move everything over to here. But Yeah, I can understand that because it is, what time is it? It's 1:35 a.m. here. It's my awesome sleeping schedule. I've got to get a squid farm set up. I have to soon. Soonish. Because killing like random squid when I spot them, it's not cutting it anymore for what I need. Hey, Chris Reed, and welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's, well, it's hopefully going to be a more common thing now. I should hope. I should hope. Because I'm on Alphacraft like all the time now. Like super, super commonly, so. Let's see. Okay, I don't have any oak leaves. And I don't know if I want oak leaves on this building or if I want spruce or birch or... I tell you what, I'm not going to do oak leaves because I have so many oak trees planted in this area. I'm going to go with like spruce. Oh yeah, I don't need all these signs on me either. I'll try to keep my inventory cleaned up, but you guys know how that goes. But with this stuff sorted, it's a little bit easier. And let's go sleep and then we'll... Oh, scaffolding. Scaffolding. I'm going to want scaffolding. There we go. Alright. And I'm going to restock my food also. I'm really bad about not sleeping, but I know if I don't sleep, I'm going to end up having demon birds. Enigmatica, if you're on the Twitch launcher, you can just type in Enigmatica on the Browse Mod Packs and get it from there. Enigmatica 2 Expert is what I'm playing. So, alright, let's do this. Let's go ahead and just run up some scaffolding. Actually, I should probably... No. I should probably run it up here. And... Oh, I can't put scaffolding on that. Okay. There we go. That should be good. Okay, I'm going to go do the same thing on the other side. No, go down. Let's go ahead and... Oh. We'll get this stuff in place, and then that way we don't have to stop and mess with it here in a minute. Okay, cool. Alright, so up here I'm probably just going to run some leaves and call it a day. I think I'm going to... Before I do this, let me go look at this oak tree. Because I trimmed back the leaves in one of the branches on this earlier, and I might add a little bit more leaves. Yeah, I might add some leaves around this branch here in a little bit. But I think aside from that, I think that tree will be fine. It was like way out here. It was like sticking like halfway in front of this building. But cut that back just slightly, and I think that's good. Alright. And we're going with kind of wild up here, so let's go... We'll do a bit that runs off there. A bit that runs off there. And I think I'm overthinking it. Let's do a bit that runs off there. And there and there. No. There. Okay. Yeah. And then maybe some smaller bits down at the bottom. But, as far as scaffolding goes, I think scaffolding's kind of nice, but I don't think it's that crazy. It's useful in times, but like I can't build on stairs, for example, and a lot of times I still find, depending on what I'm building, I still find myself using just cobblestone for certain things, but it is quite handy because it insta breaks and all that. But like you're kind of limited because you can only move out like 5 blocks from the main column and stuff like that. So it kind of just depends on what I'm doing as to how much I use it. In truth, I know some people like are really hooked on scaffolding, hooked on some scaffolding, but for me, it's just kind of okay. It's useful, but honestly, I like it more for building purpose or decorating purposes than anything, because there's a lot of cool things you can do with it with decorating. I feel like so. Some that we've done on here, and then some that we have not yet done on here. Okay, I don't mind jumping off this. I've got feather falling, so it's no biggie. And this one I'm going to bring down. I'm actually going to branch it off, I think. Let's do, hey Nigel, and welcome to the stream. Let's see. The only thing is there a good place to branch this off? If I go from there, that might be okay. Maybe not branch it all the way down just like that. Should be good. Okay. That's not the, no, that's not the same. Okay. Is that what we want to do on this side? Yeah, maybe so. Maybe so. I might actually have it branch and a little bit hang down the front. Maybe. Yes, this stream will be saved as a video as well. So, if you want to catch it, you know, later. Because I know I tend to stream at really weird times. And this is actually the first stream for Alphacraft. So, it's been a while since I've streamed, actually. But, of course, the last thing I was streaming wasn't really Minecraft, and I don't think anybody really cared for it all that much, so that's why I stopped that. Alright. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, that's good. That's good. We might make changes, because I tend to build things, and then I'll let them settle, and then make small adjustments, you know, after they've had time to sit there and kind of take them in for like an hour or a day or whatever it takes. That's how those towers, that video where I made those towers, they actually, during one cut, those towers sit there and just kind of sit there in the background for me for like a day and a half before I actually finished them off. Just kind of leaving them and making some small adjustments here and there, so. Let's do that. And let's go ahead and bring... Let's bring a bit out there. Okay. Let's see. On the back side... This building was so simple because, like, it was a roof, and from the roof stage to this took me like 20 minutes, except for putting the chests and stuff like that. This build didn't take very long at all. It's a very, very simple build, so. Have a good one, Fox Fiend, and thanks for dropping by. No, I don't want that there. I'll tell you what, I'm actually going to thicken this up. Well, come over here. I know, did you get one of those like sneezing fits, like where you just can't stop? Because I get those all the time and it drives me insane. Let's see, I can't jump up there. Well, down we go. Okay, I've got plenty of durability on my on my armor, so. I can't remember if it takes durability when you fall. I think it does. So this one's not even gonna be very visible because we just have this huge like bit of oak tree here. I'm just gonna bring it down the front, I think. I'm gonna leave it like that for right now, and we're gonna take a look. whenever we get down. Okay. So by the end of this, I think these are going to be like minor things. Because there's going to be so many trees, you're not going to be able to see them too much. But when you do catch a glimpse of them, I really like it though. Like that's kind of visible. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Let me go break the scaffolding. I think I'm done on this side. I should maybe be able to break it there and not lose any. Okay. I think I got it all. Maybe we had 38. It's not very expensive to make anyways. Oh, see, I don't sneeze a whole lot. But when I do, it's like those sneezing fits. I'm using spruce. Let's bring that bit further down. I don't know if I like that. No, I don't really like that. Okay, let's fix this back. I guess I could actually get my leaves back. No, let's just remove all this. I don't think we need that one on the left. I really don't. Yeah, that's one thing. I want to get some beacons here soon. That's one project that we're going to be doing in the upcoming weeks, I think. Maybe do some kind of a small like nether farm. I'm not going to go with anything too crazy because I don't feel like it's necessary. Plus, I imagine somebody on the server will make like a community wither farm. I just did a community farm, and I don't feel like doing another big super community farm right this second. Maybe, I don't know, maybe, but I think somebody already said they were going to do a wither farm. I can't remember who it was, but I'm pretty sure somebody said they were going to. So we'll see. We shall see. At least I hope it's a community farm. If it's not, then might end up building one. But yeah, I want to kill at least a few withers because I want a beacon. That's one reason I haven't worked on the mine. I want a beacon down here for mining speed. Well, I've got efficiency 5. So it may not actually be that important here, but I do want one at the farm, a beacon set up at the farm that I've been building. And then I want one for, well, I want some all over the base. So we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna let that settle, and we'll just kind of give it some time and see what we think. I do want to, we're going to work on the very, very top up there as well. Because I want to just bring it out. Not much, but maybe just a little bit. Alright. Yeah, haste 2 with efficiency 5 is like insta break everything. Which my pick, well, my silk touch pick doesn't have efficiency 5 yet, but it's got efficiency 4. I need to go sit at the farm a little bit longer and try to get one more efficiency 4 book together. Okay, let me go grab some wood real quick. I'm using spruce. Okay. I think I'm going to keep spruce. Originally I had birch on this, and I was thinking about maybe like a cobblestone. And then I was like, no, I'm going to keep this building all wood. That diagonal building that we're going to be building over there, I'm not sure if I'm debating between having that be just a stone kind of like cottage-y type structure. That building will probably have a chimney, because that building's going to be primarily stone. It's going to be a little bit different than these others in this area, but I'm not for sure if it's going to be all stone or if I'm going to do wood pillars or not. I'm kind of torn at the moment, but we might work on that this episode or during this stream. We'll see. We'll see where we get to, because what we have left over here is really not all that long, so we might at least start on that. I don't know if we'll finish it. Let's see. Do I want to... No. Nope. I should probably just do this, right? There we go. No, I don't want to do that. Let's do that and that. Let's clear these out just a little bit so I can take a look. I did in fact build a guardian farm. Spoilers! Spoilers! Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's probably pretty apparent. You know, I'm not trying to hide the fact that we did one, so I'm not too concerned about all that. Is that what I want to do? Or... Not like I can see anything from that side anyways. Let's see. Yeah, I like it. I think I like it. I don't want anything too elaborate because all it is a stone depository. It's not like an alchemist guild workshop or anything like that. So, all right, so let's pop over to here. See, like, that's a situation where scaffolding would be nice, but can't use it there, really. At least not conveniently without building something out, so it's like, eh. We'll just use wood. Can I actually make this jump? Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, that'll be good. That'll be good. And I think the roof is good for right now. I don't know if I want to put vines running down these sides. Let's see. Hey, Emily, and welcome to the stream. Yeah, you can, if you're doing like level 30 enchants, I can do an enchant like every like minute over there right now. So and I can still make it more efficient, but it's pretty effective right now. So, all right. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's good. I like it. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to bring the ground out a little bit and just kind of make it mesh in with the surroundings to some degree. So... oh yeah, it's all going to be gravel, andesite, and cobblestones, all I'm really using for this floor. Now I use some stone bricks or stone cobblestone stairs in here, but I'm probably not going to use. I don't know. I might use some out there. I'm not going to say that I won't, but grab that and grab that. Okay, and then I need to work on these pathways too. Yes, Alphacraft is just a vanilla server. It's also kind of good because I need grass anyways. Oh, and I need to grab... I'm just going to grab regular dirt and not use my grass blocks. But there's a couple places where I want to bring out the ground around this this stone depository, but just very, very minor landscaping stuff. around this. And it's basically around this side here. Because I don't want that bare stone showing. Well. No, actually I'll wait on that. Because I'm going to bring this out and kind of make this a little bit more interesting. So. Oh, and I think I want to build a little wheelbarrow over here. Because I got to playing around with the grindstone, and I noticed that you can place it in different directions. I got to playing around with it when I was building this building, and, like, I noticed, like, if I put it... Like, if I do that, like, hold shift and place it, I can change the way it orients. And so I kind of want to do something with that. And I'm thinking, like, a little... wheelbarrow with some stone in it would be kind of cool out front here. So I'm going to try doing that here in a minute. Because there's only so much decorating I'm actually going to do in this building. It's mainly going to eventually be clutter as I need storage space. So we're going to try something with that. But let's go ahead and just mix this up a little bit. And it's going to be cobblestone heavy. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. And yeah, I know, like, you can pretty much orient it in any direction you want, which is pretty cool. And I haven't thought of anything to do with it from the ceiling. Of course, I haven't given that much thought. But the first thing I was thinking of is like, oh my gosh, this would be like the perfect wheel for a wheelbarrow. Instead of, let me do something. Let me do a piece of andesite right there. Yeah. And just kind of just have a, like, a foundation that's not perfect square around this, maybe. Would be kind of cool. Wait a second. And that. Thought about doing like little shrubs around this, but I have a different idea. We're going to do that. We're going to do that in just a second. Yeah, we're going to try out that wheelbarrow idea in just a moment, actually. So, because I kind of wanted to get this placed out and then maybe put a wheelbarrow sitting like right in here is kind of what I'm thinking. So, something like that. And whoops. Whoops. Oh, server restart coming up. I forget when the server restarts are on here, so I apologize. But that's okay. Let's see. Yeah, we'll bring it out like that. And I should probably go sleep anyways. I'm going to get out of here, just the wild area, because the server's going to restart, and I don't want to spawn in and there'll be a creeper right next to me. Okay, there we go. But, yeah, I'm thinking, like, I remember, like, an old wheelbarrow design that everybody used to use, but it was so, I don't know, it just never looked like a wheelbarrow to me. Um, and I can't remember what they used for it, but it was like really, really blocky up front. And I'm thinking about... I'm thinking about doing... I don't know, I'm going to have to see. But I'm kind of thinking the grindstone... And then fence gates for, like, handles. Kind of. And then... I don't know. I don't know what, but... like a block or something. In the middle. I don't know. We'll see. We're going to wing it. I guess I could do, like, an armor stand with, like, a skeleton head. Kind of stuck down in the ground. Like a stone in there. But, I don't know. I think it'd be better just to have, like, gravel or something. Oh, yeah. I was going to sleep. Let me go do that. Even though I don't actually have a lot of mobs that spawn around here. And when creepers do spawn, it doesn't really bother me because I have a big stockpile of gunpowder. Basically just thanks to having a lot of creepers spawn around my base. So. Alright. I love it though because like right now my town has like... Hey, there's llamas. I don't have a pen for them, so... No. Come here. I think I already killed their trader. I think I was the one that killed him. I killed 2 today. But none of them had any good... Oh, hey, there he is. Never mind. What do you have? He has a sea pickle trait. Okay, this is what I've been looking for. Let me go grab something. I don't think leads work with villagers, do they? I think I'm just going to have to use a boat. And take him to where I want him to be. Wow, I have like no fencing. Okay. Do I have any boats lying? I don't think I have any boats lying around. Awesome. Well. Let's fix that. We're going to capture this guy because I need sea pickles for my shop. And we're going to be getting into villagers a bit here soon. And, I'd like to have this guy. Hey, Severed, and welcome to the stream. Hey, where did my boat go? Okay, 1 second. Let me... Oh, it just didn't place. Okay. There you go. Why don't you hop in this? Can I just run him over? Come here. Come here. I've actually never put one in a boat, I don't think. I used to always use minecarts and take them. Oh, quit running away. He's like, hey, I'm going to head up this hill. And I don't want to leave him out here because I think pillagers no, stop it. I think pillagers will attack him, I believe. Get in there. Just have a seat. No. There we go. Cool. Okay. Dun 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 dun. Oh. Alright. I got my sea pickle wandering trader. It's going to be fun to get him elsewhere in the future. Because I don't really want him to stay here. But I just need him safe from assault. Basically. So I'm going to take him to... I can't go upstairs. I don't know. I never actually drive boats around on the ground. What I'll probably do is maybe set up a minecart later. Hey, that was cool though. What I might do is set up a minecart later and use that to transport him where I actually want him to go. Oh, okay, there we go. You just stay in here, why don't you? Oh, can you place the boat under him? I didn't realize that. I did not realize. Okay. Oh, sorry about that. Didn't mean to do that. That should keep him safe from getting shot or something if a pillager happens to get in here. And then, yeah, that should be good, I guess. I just want him to stay safe. Oh, I'll need to name tag him, won't I? Let's see. I guess I'm going to have to name tag him because I think he'll despawn otherwise. I've got name tags over here. Alright. We're gonna call him... Should I call him the Pickle Man? I don't know. Yeah. We're just gonna call him the Pickle Man. I'm not even sure where I'm gonna set him up at, but that's gonna be his name. Alright. There we go, the Pickle Man. You just stay there, Pickle Man. And, oh, actually, Pickle Rick. I didn't even think about that. I think I've got some emeralds over here. Let's go shopping. And that way I can get some, you know what, actually, let me get, just to make this a little bit easier, but still safe in case a pillager happens to get in here. Let me do this. Ah! Oh wait, I still can't access him though. Well, I guess I can jump and access him. Okay, well, I guess that works. Let me go ahead and buy sea pickles. Okay. And let me actually move this, because I just realized a pillager could get up there. Yeah, he still could, though. Yeah, let me just grab another fence. I just don't want the Pickle Man to get killed or anything. There we go. That should be fine. Okay, well, anyways. Oh, is the pointer not showing up right? Let me take... Yeah. Let me take our sea pickles. I'm going to run these over because I need these at spawn in a bad sort of way. So... Yeah, but I don't want to remove the diorite because it's actually going to stay there, I think. So I kind of want to leave that there and just have the fences that I can just quickly remove. Yeah, it's possible it could be an OBS thing. Maybe with the forced resolution scaling, maybe. I think. It's a possibility. So we'll just run over to the shop real quick, and I want to put these sea pickles in there. It's a little bit of a run, but... And if you haven't seen the shop, you'll get to see it. But I've been wanting these for the display table, and I want to offer them to, you know, them for sale at the shop. And oh, okay. I figured it was probably the forced scaling, because I would think that's what would cause that. So that makes sense. But it's like, otherwise YouTube complains the whole time because I don't know, it tries to lock it into a weird, unless I use forced scaling, it tries to lock it into a really weird resolution. I don't remember, it's some off the wall resolution. It's not even like what my monitor and stuff is at. It's like some other thing. So let's do, well, let me put those into there. And I'm going to say Pt.1 for a diamond, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be fine. But I'm not actually going to have any in there right now. I just want to set the price. Oh, does it say to not scale? We're going to do that. There we go. Now featuring the best the ocean has to offer. I might change that sea pickle price once I get villager stuff set up. That's like, once I get a witch farm, I'm going to drop prices on like glowstone. But I don't presently have a witch farm, so farming glowstone is a little bit of a pain. So, which actually I think I sold some glowstone. So I mean, my price is good enough that I sell it. But I guess I should check my other chest that has the sea lanterns in it too, because when I got on today, I had made 15 diamonds, I think, from sea lanterns, which was pretty awesome. So technically it's a community farm, but I don't mind making diamonds on sea lanterns. Plus I think the price I have is pretty cheap, so I think I might even drop it to like 2 diamonds for a stack. That was what I was originally thinking, but then Biz was like, I'll give you 3 diamonds for a stack. I said, okay. So that's just what I set it at, but I don't know. We've got to get the ice set up in this so we can get around faster. I'm actually working on that. I went and farmed. I was going to buy it from Dibbs, but his ice shop has no snow, no ice, and no packed ice for sale. And I'm surprised he's not selling blue ice. I need to message him and tell him to sell blue ice too. Even though blue ice is a pain to craft because it's like 9 packed ice to craft it. But I was going to buy some snow from him, but he didn't have any. So I'm going to have to go out and farm snow. And then I'm actually going to start building some of the pathways. At least the bottom part. And then I'll start doing the walls and all that. And the walls and ceiling and all that fun stuff. So... but I'm thinking, since I've got, of course, my portal I'm going to do, kind of leading up to it, I'm going to do like some like leaves and granary, because it just kind of makes sense. And then going towards the Guardian Temple, I'm going to have that transition over to more like prismarine and stuff. And then the end portal, I don't know, probably endstone and stuff. And just kind of have them themed. Because they're all like right there by my main portal, so... Okay, anyways, we got sidetracked. What was I doing? What was I doing? Oh, I was capturing Pickle Man. Anyway, I was working on this area. And I don't remember why I stopped, but... And I don't know why I have bamboo all of a sudden. Anyways. Because that would have had to come from the apothecary, maybe? I don't know. But... let's go ahead and just bring this out. I like cobblestone on these corner bits, or andesite. I don't really like putting gravel on there because it just looks funny. Alright. No. Let's break that up a little bit more. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is just bring out... well, I'm going to have a pathway that runs... like right here. Oh, does he despawn? Man. Well, I don't have any more emeralds, so I'm going to go kill him. Well, I might leave him and just see if he despawns. I mean, I'm sure he does, but that's kind of a bummer. Because I was wanting an easy way just on hand to do sea pickles, but... because that's one thing I was wanting to probably buy a lot of from villagers, but... oh well. Oh well. Let's see. Just bring this out. Probably going to have some of that stick out a little bit more than where it's at, but... let's see. Yeah, that's what KC was saying. Like, even if it's named or in the minecart. That's kind of a bummer. Hey, John Lopez, and welcome to the stream. Let's do... this. Okay, and then we'll probably put something out here, I think, but just kind of have this not really like square foundation of stone. I think is what I want, and then maybe even no. I was gonna say I could pepper in just a little bit of dirt, but no. I want to keep it like that. If anything, I might pepper out some gravel, maybe not on this side, but maybe, well, there's gonna be gravel peppered anyways because I'm using that for the pathways, so that'll be fine. I might pepper some more out there, basically is what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna get the pathways ran because I've got a pathway running right there and a pathway running right there, and then later on, if I decide to pepper a little bit more around here, I'll do that. But... okay. Have a good one, Emily, and thanks for dropping by. Okay, so that's done. Let's try to make the wheelbarrow thing. Let's try to do that, because I'm actually really, really curious if this will work. And if it will, I'm going to be ecstatic, because I'm going to put wheelbarrows like everywhere. Especially around this mine and stuff. It would just make... I'm just going to search wheelbarrow. Grindstone. Okay. Let's grab... I'm going to make a couple grindstones just so I've got them. And, oh, does that work? So it works like a 2-tall plant then. Awesome. Okay, so I just have to get coral. Which the ocean that's near me is like a cold ocean. But I can find a warm ocean, I'm sure. So actually, you know what? We've got pickles, and I'm pretty sure that there's some on coral over at spawn that Drama and Spider and Lewis and I was going to, but I was so sleepy by the time the time came around that I wasn't able to join in on that fun that night, so, or that morning, early that morning. Okay, so what I'm thinking is, let's do wheelbarrow, maybe sitting over here. We might move it, we'll see. And then, so that would be like the front. I could just do, oh, you know what I could do? I wonder, I wonder how this will look. We're going to try something real quick. It's probably going to look terrible. Oh no, you know what I should do? I think I've got some made, but if I went over there, it would be a mega spoiler for you guys. Oh, is there a chest? I may have to go check that out here in just a bit then. Wonder if she'd let me steal a piece of coral from her. Let me make... I wonder if this is going to look good. I'm going to get a couple things, and we're going to try out a couple different options. There they are. Really, really quick. But I'm kind of thinking a composter would be kind of cool, though it would be kind of boxy. Composter would be kind of cool because, of course, we could add in stuff, and it would kind of look like dirt in there. But I'm also thinking a hopper would look good. Because a lot of wheelbarrows actually have that little, like, support bit whenever you, like, set it down. So maybe that would look kind of cool. And I'm thinking, like, fence gates. Yeah, cauldrons exist. And let me get... Oh, I need a fence gate. What kind of... I need to look at this. I think it's going to be more of like a dark oak color. So let's do a dark oak gate, I think. To kind of serve as the handles. Hey, C1. And welcome to the stream. Or Siska. Maybe Siska? Welcome to the stream. So I could do a composter. And I could put these on there as kind of, that kind of looks like a wheelbarrow. But let's try the hopper. Though I don't know if the hopper's going to line up. Yeah, see, it doesn't take up a full block space. Well, technically it does. This just doesn't connect as well. I don't know. I don't know. Because the composter is a little bit more boxy. Yeah, no, let's not do that. I do have an idea, though. We could... Ooh. Let me try something. I just thought of something. It would be kind of cool. So if we did... We're going to make decoration today. We're going to make decoration objects. But I think I like that wheelbarrow. I don't know. I don't know if I want to have... Let's grab a couple different types of trapdoors. And we're going to try building something. And it's actually something that I'm going to be getting... No, I don't want spruce. I want dark oak. It's actually something that I'm going to be probably getting in real life this spring coming up. Maybe so. That's not a bad idea. I could try... But the only thing is, if I put the composter on top, that's a full block space on top. And I feel like it's going to be, like, super tall if I did that. I'll give it a shot, but I just think it's going to be really, really tall, having an entire block space above where the handles and stuff would be. Let's see. Let's do... Kind of looks like a... Oh, you can make a motorcycle with this, I bet. Yeah, see, that would be like... It would be a bit too tall. If I could put the composter there and just have it sticking up, I think it would work up better. But since... With where it's sitting... I'm kind of thinking the hopper is my favorite, maybe. I don't know. There might be something else we could do. But I'm going to try building something. I'm not going to leave it here, but I am planning on, if it works out well, I'm going to put it over in a different area. But it's actually something that in the springtime, I should be getting some of these. Yeah, with the slab, I think it would work really well as like a flatbed. And I think you could even go a step further and do, you know, maybe plants or something on it. On the cart, or do like the armor stand underneath with a skeleton head kind of sticking through. Would be kind of cool. But let's try something here. So we've got the scaffolding, which works as a great table. What if we did a composter on top? It's kind of like an apiary, I think. And then do like that on top, or maybe even better, do like an oak trapdoor for a little bit of variation. Or we could even do spruce. I think that would make cool little apiaries. And I'd like to put like a little, like a beekeeper type place. Maybe over on that end of the build, of the base, or something like that. Hey, Alwino, and welcome to the stream. Yeah, I could try actually attaching the hopper. That might actually work out nicely. Like that. Or like that. Yeah, I tell you what. Let's do that. I think that looks better. I think so. I think so. I mean, granted, it does kind of float, but that's okay, I think. I think we can get the idea. All right. I like that. I like it. And yeah, I think it's good. Let's see if I put I don't know about that. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, because in a way, I like the way that looks. It does make it more boxy, but then it kind of has this, like, hole here and where stuff could go, and I don't know. I just don't know. Okay. I'm gonna leave that alone for just a second, but okay, well, anyways, what I want to do over here, actually, I was just thinking about this. Let's do, like, a stone pile. Kind of off on the side of this. So maybe stack up, like, maybe some cobblestone. And then add in... I don't want to do andesite because I've got that in the floor. I may not even keep the cobblestone. No, I'm not going to keep the cobblestone there. Blends in with the floor too much. Let's do some other stone, though. Let's do, like, stone bricks. And let's do maybe a couple pieces of, like, mossy stone. Let's grab some granite. Let's grab some diorite. And let's grab some smooth stone. Yeah, I think you're right, because the trapdoor just kind of makes it look more boxy. I wish I could have, like, that texture, though, on the side of the hopper. That would be great. So it's, like, kind of wooden looking. But, alas, I think... I mean, I can't think of anything else that would look cool in the middle. Just gonna tab through this and just see real fast. I mean, I guess we could do the barrel, but once again, it's going to be kind of boxy looking. I get sidetracked so bad with these, like, little projects. I really, really do. Yeah, I guess we could put a stone cutter in there and it'd be like the death minecart. Yeah, that's a good idea. A sign would actually probably work perfect. That's a really good idea, Dreamer. I'm going to give that a shot. I think you are right. I think so. Let's pop over and I was using dark oak. Let's give this a shot. If this works, this is gonna be awesome. We're gonna have ourselves a little hand cart, and I'm gonna build these. If this, yeah, I love it. I love it. Let me try something though, really fast. Let me. I don't know, cause like generally they've got the bits that the stabilizers on the wheelbarrows. So it's kind of what it reminds me of. It's like the little stabilizer that, of course, normally they're like one on each side of the handles. But in a way, I actually like the hopper facing down, just because it looks a little bit less floaty, and I think it looks better with the sign on there with that little bit kind of sticking. Yeah, I think so. I think so. We'll let it rest and see, but well, yeah, I think it. You mean the wheelbarrow itself? Because I think it's sitting low, but then normally you'd pick it up and walk with it. And, I mean, that's how tall for, like, a Minecraft person it would be. So, I mean, it comes up, like, waist height. And then you lift it. It would be, like, impossible for this person to use this big monstrosity. But, that's what yeah, the foot. That's what I'm thinking of, I think. I think so. I guess I could do, like... I could do that. Now, I think this is, I think that's pretty good. I think that's probably going to be about the best. Yeah, the sign... Yeah, I wish I could raise it to, like, the top of the hopper. That would be great. I mean, well, you know what? Technically, no, it would sit in the middle of the block, though. I was going to say, if I could have it setting up against that with that coming down, that would actually be kind of cool, because it would be like the feet of the wheelbarrow on both sides. Plus, it would raise the wood, but I can't do that. I wish I could. That would be perfect, actually. Plus, it kind of goes above the block space, so it would almost be like... it would almost be like railings on the side of it, but... Yeah, I think that'll be good. I think that'll be good. So, and I think that's... Okay. Okay, so back over to here, then. Let's grab... this stuff, and I'm thinking just like a little stone pile. Let's see. Do I want to do... that. We'll put one right there. Okay. So just kind of like a little pile of stuff. And, let's see. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's good. I think so. Just kind of gives it a little bit more character, like it's actually like a stone depository and not like all the stones in the chests and stuff. And let's see. I'll probably build some more of those wheelbarrows up around the mine and stuff, just to kind of, my goal is just to kind of mix some little things like that in around here, just to give all this a little bit more life, maybe. Stuff. I do like it, though. I do like it. Alright, so... You know what I think I want to do? I think I want to put a little fence around this, maybe. Or like a stone wall, maybe. Yes, this is Vanilla. And welcome to the stream, Cappy PG. Let me dump this stuff. And that. Just get that out of my inventory. See, my inventory's starting to get bad. I'm going to have to clean this out soon, I think. Do I want to go with like a stone brick wall? No, actually, I think I just want to leave this open. Maybe. Because the thing is, I start running a wall, and then the fence wants to connect all this, and I think it's better just how it is. I'll probably add in maybe some bits of like, I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm going to leave that alone for now. Hey, Cinetic, and welcome to the stream. Okay, so... I'm trying to think, is there anything else I want to do to this right now? Because I don't think so. I mean, like I said, I'm going to add more storage and stuff in here, and that's going to be the majority of the clutter, is just adding storage through here as I need it. But I think this is probably good. Hey, Bunny Bond, and welcome to the stream. Oh, actually, give me just a second. I am going to make you a moderator as well, Bunny Bond, and Drama. I need to do that too. There you go. You're both moderators. Happy birthday, Bunny. I didn't realize it was your birthday. I did not, I'm sorry. Happy birthday. Yeah, I think... If anything, I might add some actual, like, vines onto this at some point, but... Oh, there's one thing I want to add for sure to the back. And that is, I need to add a banner because we have to represent the town. I put banners on everything. Everywhere is banners. And they're so much fun to craft. I am doing well. I am doing well. I decided to have an impromptu stream this morning, so just kind of hanging out. Because I'm like, right now I'm like so ahead on videos. So if I record anything, it's like, well, it's going to be a little while before it comes out. So I was like, well, we'll just do a stream instead. Because really all I'm doing is working on just miscellaneous stuff around this little area, so. Let's see. I feel like there's something I want to put on there. But I don't know what right now. So I'm just going to step away from this building for right now and let it settle. And then maybe add some stuff later. But okay. So I'm going to dump off this stone. I'm going to empty out my inventory and then we'll move on to another project for now, I think. Like I said, I'll probably make some small adjustments to this build as time goes on, but I think that's a good point to have gotten to. It didn't take us all that long either. Is there a creeper? They blend in so well at my base that I don't even notice. Let's see. What song? What song are you talking about? What song are you talking about? Anyways, I think the next project we're gonna do, which should be a pretty quick one. Do I want to decorate this? Oh, I'm gonna pull this sign off because, at least at the moment, minus minor alterations, this is pretty much done. So let's pull that off. Hey, Falento Elysium, and welcome to the stream. And thank you. Yeah, I was planning on, because I was wanting to have another modded series that runs kind of alongside this. And do, I'm thinking probably like 3 episodes a week on that. And, yeah, it was like Enigmatica is just so much fun. And I never got to finish it because the world corrupted on me. So I was like, yeah, we're going to go back to that. I do believe. Okay. No, I've got poppies in this. I need to move all these. That's why I put this sign up. I'm going to sort this, just not on camera, because that's going to be boring. Really, really fast. And I'll put away that and that leather. Okay. So, do we want to decorate the 2 towers? Or work on pathways? Or maybe work on this little building? I am going to add some NPCs. Actually, whenever we get to the night market, I'm going to use the shop permits and have a lot of shops set up in the night market. Like with the little villagers, kind of like what I did with the shop the other episode ago. But I'm also going to use armor stands to add a little bit of life as well. Hey. You die. Alright. Or do we want to work on this little sideways build? Which is probably going to change shape. This is just like a rough idea. So, let's see. I'll tell you what. I am going to take a really quick AFK break and go use the bathroom and get some more water. And while I'm gone, if you just want to put in chat, do we want to work on decorating the towers, working on paths, or building? Bunny says building. And I'm kind of leaning towards building. I think it'd be more fun because paths are going to be boring. I know I promised you guys we're going to do a little bit of them on an episode, just a time lapse, a short little bit of time lapse doing paths, but it's not very much fun watching me run paths, I don't think. And it would make for a really good it would make for a really boring stream if I'm just doing paths. So we'll probably build, I think. But yeah, I'm going to take a really quick AFK, like just a couple minutes. I'll be right back. And then we'll get on with our next project. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. And thank you so much, Bunny. As far as a patron server for, what, Enigmatica? I'm not sure yet. We'll see. We shall see. Possibly. Possibly, probably, maybe. Everybody seems to be enjoying the return of that series, which I'm happy to see. So yeah, we'll do some building. We'll do some building for the rest of the stream. Maybe build the structure and finish it. We'll see. We'll see how long it takes. Because this building actually didn't take very long to throw everything down for that. So, but what I'm thinking over here, I know I talked about this earlier. I'm thinking we're going to build kind of a cottage, and we're actually going to have a fireplace in this one. I promise. We're actually going to have a proper fireplace. Thank you, Bunny. Thank you. And I'm thinking we're just going to have the pathway's going to connect up here, steps that step up into it. I might actually change the shape of this though, because I don't want to have the little sideways door. I don't think. Okay, let me grab some cobble. We're going to do all this in cobble at first. And I think this building is actually going to be primarily stone, but we will come back through and do some stone bricks and some andesite. Maybe some smooth stone and mossy stone, some stuff like that. Probably not as much mossy stone on this building, because actually where this is sitting, it's not going to be as much trees. It's going to be kind of a little bit more of a clear space that kind of cuts out into this water section. That kind of juts out, so this house is sitting here. So not as much mossy stone maybe, but still a little bit, I think. And I'm actually thinking about having maybe a little porch type thing that sits out here kind of overlooking the canal that cuts through here and goes off. Which actually this canal doesn't go very far. Let me pop over here real quick. Getting sidetracked, I know, but I think if I recall, it just kind of ends kind of abruptly out here. And I don't think it continues out. If it does, I could always open this up. It does, actually. So I know I said we're not going to do a lot of like heavy landscaping, but I think I would like to cut this out and have it actually connect to this little pond that's over here. It would be kind of cool. And oh, there's another one over there, so I could cut. I don't know. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm totally getting ahead of myself. But okay, well, but I'm thinking like a stone building, because most of our buildings are primarily wood, and I'm thinking just a little stone type cottage that sits over here just to add a little bit of variation to our buildings. There's pillagers. And I'm going to have to do something because that's so flat, but I'm going to let it settle and just kind of let some ideas churn, and I'll add a little bit of stuff to the back end of that. We'll see. Maybe do another stream and do some little additions to it. I'll just write them down or something whenever I think of them. But the question is, I don't think I want the pathway to plug up right there necessarily, or I might... Let's remove this stuff for just a second. So the pathway comes up right here. Ish. Ish. It's not set in stone, but... And what if I did... It'd be a weird shaped building if I did that. No. Wait a second. That's... Then it was like... How did I have this set up? I think it was like this. Maybe? No, it was 4. Okay. No, it was like this. Because I had it equal side. Yeah, it was like that. Yeah, it's true. It is set in cobble, I guess. Oh, what if I did... Sorry, I know I'm just thinking. I mean, I could have a pillar that rises up here. And you step in. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see. This is my favorite thing for scaffolding. Just getting a good overview of what you're doing from above. Which I'm probably going to have this little section is going to stick out a little bit further, because that's where I'm planning on putting a little fireplace type thing. Oh, let's see. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's just wing it. Let's just wing it. And kind of what I'm thinking is, let's bring this up temporarily. And, oops. Let's bring some scaffolding up. Like this, so I can get up here. And this is 3 blocks. And let's do the same thing over here. And this is going to be kind of like the central... Have a good one, Draymond. Good luck. Good luck feeding everybody. Yeah, and be sure and stop by. Drama's on the server. She is an Alphacraft and was actually in today's episode, of course, if you haven't seen that yet. And yeah, so be sure and stop by and subscribe to her. And I'm thinking, it's not going to be tall enough. Well, no, because I'm going to have the floor. Well, anyways, let's 4 tall. Do I want this to be a single-story building? I'm thinking so. Yeah, I'm thinking just a single-story building will be good. Let's see. No, I'll just run it with cobblestone for now, actually. No, I'm going to go ahead and do a wood. Let's do dark oak. And I think what we're going to do is we're actually going to start kind of with the roof. It's kind of out of order, but I actually did the same thing with that stone depository building. So I've got crafting. Okay, cool. Cool. Let's go ahead and give this a shot. We'll see how it goes. I need to put a well over here as well, because I've got a well way over there, but maybe I'll put a well in like right over here or something. Let's drop that. Let's grab this. And let's go ahead and set up the roof. And this is going to be the main bit of the roof. Let's bring this up one more, and we'll say the roof, the highest point is going to sit right here. Let's say. And then I'm just going to run this along diagonally so it plugs in. Just to give us a general idea. Plugs into there. Sideways buildings are always fun too, because you end up messing about, just trial and erroring a lot of stuff. So that'll be where the ridge runs. Of course, it is going to kind of, the roof's going to kind of flatten out on this. Well, no, actually probably won't. This will probably be like exterior section where the fireplace is. And I mean, the roof's going to mainly cover this bit, and the chimney is going to run up the side of the house, I think. I think that's how I'm going to want to do it. So let's go ahead and get ourselves some slabs. And we're going to do just kind of a slabbed roof that kind of runs off to the sides, I think. We might change up some of this, maybe have some slabs in here. So we're going to start in like the middle, I think. 1 second, let me get a drink. My throat's a little bit sore. That's going to be one off. Okay. We'll see where we need to go to get this to cover everything. And then I'm just going to shape up one side for now, and we'll do the other side in a minute. Oops. Bring that across. And let me go sleep real quick. I love having beds all over the place. Because, like, I find myself going into all these different buildings, like, all the time, too. Because just whatever's close to my current position and everything, if I do sleep. And then now if somebody says, hey, can you sleep? I'm like, if I'm in my base, I'm generally pretty close to a bed. So... And whenever we're going to start working on the road a bit more. I've been slacking on that, but to be fair, I've been doing a big project, so it kind of comes with that, I suppose. And let me pop up here real quick. Ah! Okay, so this would be kind of the slant. I might actually... No. Okay. Sorry, I ramble whenever I'm thinking, so... Alright, let's go ahead and just bring this... Let's bring these bits down. Okay. And is this how I want the roof to be? Maybe. Maybe. We might make some changes to it here in just a little bit, but I think that's going to be good. And then... Let's see. Do I want the roof to hang out? Well, yeah, I'm going to want it to hang out at least a little bit. Let's do this. And I think the height on the roof is going to be fine, because that's still going to be 3 blocks from where I'm standing. And this is just kind of like a little cottage type house. So I think having the roof not be super tall would be for the best. Okay, let's do that. That's actually going to line up nicely too, because that means that's going to plug in right into that. And then we can have this overhang, like maybe one more off of this. Do that. This is where it's going to get interesting though. See if I want to change up this shape any. Alright. Okay. Yeah, we're going to have to do a little bit of work on the roof. But I think once it's done, it's going to look nice. I think. I think so. Now this here... Let's see. Let me bring all this up, actually. Just bring it all up 3 high. Alright. Need more cobble. Yeah, I think the roof's going to be something different. I've got to shape it up just a bit because it's not, it doesn't line up, you know, because with the way the building's shaped, which is an easy fix. I have to fix it. But I think once we're done with it, I think it's going to look cool. It's going to be something a little bit different. That's why I always like sideways buildings because, like, they stand out a lot because like that, everything lines up and everything's clean and, you know, straight edge. Whereas this is going to be just something different, just kind of sticking off. That's why I wanted to stick it by the water here where you're kind of like rowing the boat through. But no, I don't think, of course, I think it depends on how crazy you're going with stuff. I mean, this roof's actually pretty simple. But usually diagonal buildings, they take a little bit longer because you're like messing with stuff and trying to get everything lined up. Like what I'm about to have to do here, but overall, it's generally not too bad. Because what I'm thinking is I want the roof to sit, and I may end up cutting that tree back, but we'll see. But I'm thinking I want the roof to all line up. I should have started from the bottom, realistically, but... yeah. I know the amount of times, like... Because I'll be on here usually for, like... A lot of days I'm on here for, like... I don't know... 18 hours a day or something. And the amount of times people hop on and then they, like, quickly hop back off and stuff... Like, usually getting thumbnails and stuff like that is usually the reason, but it's funny the amount of times, like, they come and go. Of course, I do all my editing and rendering and stuff while playing on here, so... unless I'm editing... the only exception is whenever I'm editing replay footage, because that you kind of have to... You have to exit and do it separate. But so if we bring all this up, yeah, this is gonna be pretty easy to shape up, I think. I think. So we bring all that up, and then let's cut this off. We don't need that. And then, let's see, how do I want to do this? I guess since it's a straight edge, I'm just going to bring it out like that, maybe? We might change that, we'll see. Let me move this scaffolding a little bit, because I don't really need it to be that tall. Okay. The only thing is it's going to be more of a flat roof if I do all this. No, I know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do, I think. That's going to be a block spot. Okay, okay. Alright, I think I know. I think I know. It's whisper time. I've had an idea. Let's get some more of these slabs going. I guess there's no harm in actually turning just all of it into slabs, because if I need a block, I just make a block, and if I need a slab, I've got slab. Which there's going to be a bit of roof that comes out right there. Let's do that. And then let's go ahead and just bring out, this isn't going to stay, but just a bit of cobblestone here. Because this is where I think we're going to try something anyways. It's probably going to look bad, but if it does, we'll change it. Yeah, whisper time. For some reason, like, and I'll do the same thing. Actually, it was in today's Enigmatica video when I went through like a whisper time because there was mobs around. It's like, gotta whisper, there's mobs here. Let's trim that off. Okay. And then I'm going to bring this cobblestone through right there. Okay, and let me actually just remove all this. All this work we did. That's fine. Let's cut all this back. Should have started from the bottom. I didn't, but... It's mainly because I wasn't sure how tall I wanted the roof to sit. Now I know where I want the roof to sit, like, from the bottom end. And I think once this is all spruced up and has some windows, I think it's going to look pretty cool, so... I think. It's going to look cozy. I mean, that's the purpose of it, is cozy. Yeah. I have dreams in cubes, so if that tells you anything. I play so much Minecraft. So much Minecraft. Okay, so if we have just the very center of the roof set that high, let me try something though. If I bring this up, then it would set there. That's not going to plug in so nice. So what I'm thinking of doing... Let's see. Let me think. How do I want to do this? Let's do... I'm going to need trapdoors. I'm going to need some fences. This is going to be weird. That's a weird shopping list for a roof, I think. But I'm going to need trapdoors. I'm going to need fences. And... Let's see. Let's bring this bit out. Like that. Let's go sleep. I've got an idea coming together, and I think it's going to be pretty cool. Plus, since we're trying to keep with more of like open themes for a lot of our builds, I think it's going to fit that really, really nicely. Plus, it's going to make for a really cool sideways house. Because what I'm thinking is... If we can pull this off, we're going to have a bit of section there at the top that's kind of open. I don't know what that's called, but like basically just to let air in so it circulates. Kind of like, not really windows, but I don't know what they're called. I have no clue. I'm not even going to pretend like I know what they're called. They're called something, and... Let's see. We're going to bring this straight up right there. We're going to bring this straight up right there. And then we're going to bring this around and plug it in like that. So it's kind of more of like a flat section of roof up top here. And just so this plugs up and looks right... let's see. And then that. Let's go ahead and bring this out. Let's bring this out. That. Hopefully this doesn't look terrible. Once it's done, it might. If it does, we'll tear it all apart and do it again. But so that's 2, 2, and then 2, 2. Okay. And I might actually trim this back so it's less flat up here. We'll take a look at it from the bottom here in just a second. So there's that. Why is this one 3 long? What did I do wrong? Oh, okay, I see. Wait a second. How did... Wait a second. How did this work out? What did I do? How did I manage this one? Because this should... Okay, wait a second. What did I do here? 3... Oh, well, no, wait a second. Are my walls the same size in here or what? It's 2, 2. All right, 3. Wait a second, what did I do? 4 across. 4 across. One in the center. Okay. 2, 1, 1, 2. I think I just did my roofing wonky and messed myself up. Okay. Alright, let's head back up. That's what I think I did. I've got to figure out the difference real quick. It's 4, 2, 2, and then into 1s. Sorry, guys. I apologize for this. Oh, okay. I see. This right here is wrong. That's what I did. I messed up that. Okay. Now we're back on track. Awesome. All right. Hello. I'm sorry. I can't pronounce your name. Or I can't read it. But hello and welcome to the channel. Bak something. Let's see. That's okay. Awesome. Okay, so what we're going to do, let's bring out, sorry for that. No, I don't want to do it like that. I think I want, let's see. I think I want stair blocks. Hey, there's pillagers. Let me go get some spruce trapdoors, some fences. I don't know if I want to have probably spruce fences just to change up the type of wood just a little bit. And we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But I think I'm going to go with like spruce fences. So. And I don't have any spruce on me. Okay, let me go ahead and do that. And I think I've got... Yeah, I'll grab those. I hear more pillagers somewhere. I hear some more. One thing to always bear in mind is you can never have too many spruce trapdoors. They just work so good for so much that I just love them. And I really don't think you can have too many. Thank you, Bunny. Thank you. Alright. This looks so weird right now from the front. This looks so weird. I'm hoping once it all comes together, it might not. It kind of looks somewhat terrible. But of course this section here looks terrible. It's just cobblestone right now. So maybe. Maybe. And if it doesn't, we'll change it. It's whatever. Like... That's how my builds tend to be. I just change things as we go. And I actually might change up the way that these just go into a straight block like that. Because I'm not sure if I want to keep that or not. But let's do a fence. This will have to eventually be... Probably, well, I'm probably not going to do dark oak. I'm probably going to do maybe a different type of wood. So when you're inside looking up, it would be different maybe. But let's do that. And I kind of feel like I want stair block there perhaps. Or let's try this actually. I like that a lot more, I think, than just the block suddenly coming up. It's just a little bit more of like a slower progression coming up, and I think I like that. I think so. Yeah, baby! I think I like it. I think I like it. And then let's do... How do I want to do this? Let's grab our trapdoors. Let's stick trapdoors on everything. Let's do... let's see, this would come through right there. This will be some kind of other roofing. Probably... might be spruce, might be oak. I don't know. But we'll kind of wing it. Figure out later what we want to do. And then I don't know if I just want to have this be open like this, or if I just want to do fences along like that. Such a weird design, but just kind of having fun with it. Is this what we want to do? Is that what I want to do here? Because we would kind of have like this, just kind of like so air comes in and can circulate. I don't know if we'll use the trapdoors on this. And then what I would probably do up here is let's remove all this now. Our very short-lived cobblestone. What if we did... Hey, Emily, and welcome to the stream. I do remember you. I do. I guess I could do... That's not what I meant to put down, but I guess I could do that. No, I think I want some kind of different wood on this. So I think what we're going to go with is... we're going to try spruce for this. And... that's a little bit too much. Let's do just, let's do that. That. This is so weird. Maybe. Most of my buildings, though, so far in this series have been like, when I'm building them, I'm like, man, it's going to look terrible. But then, like, as it starts to come together and little changes are made and it shapes up. Okay, so basically we're able to keep kind of an open feel for the interior of the house and still have kind of opened outside, but still have kind of a cozy feeling. It's kind of what I'm thinking. And then these bits here. Let's see. Let's do... oh, I don't have any more dark oak on me. 1 second. Hop back over here. Looks interesting. It looks very interesting so far from the front. We'll take another look at it whenever the sun's up. But and then, of course, we're going to have a chimney and stuff on the side, and we'll start putting in some stone variation. And I think that's when it's really going to come together. I think every build looks horrible until you actually start adding like the little details, and that's when the little details go a long way, I think. Even just adding windows, it does so much. Windows and shutters and just little things like that. Well, let's see. Just the whole shape of this is just, it's bizarre. It looks so small compared to this building, but it's kind of the point too, I guess. So, okay, and I'm actually thinking about, we're going to trim this wall back here in a minute, and we're going to have like a support beam that comes down in the front, I think. But let's go ahead and get some more slabs going. And I'm thinking, bring this down, bring that and that down, and then bring this down, that and that down. And I don't know if I'm going to leave this. Probably not. Let's do that. 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 Okay. And then let's go ahead and do that. And that, I think. Okay. A little bit weird. but it's... something's happening here. Something's happening. Thank you, Bunny. Yeah, I'm trying to just go for... not really like theme buildings, but kind of keep the theme of just like a lot of nature, a lot of openness to the nature within the builds, and just kind of have some fun with it. Of course, we still have a lot of trees to put in here and stuff, but this section of the build is actually coming together. I'm hoping it'll be done. I was hoping it was going to be done the last week, but I'm hoping it'll be done this week since I was busy with another build a lot. Okay, so do I want any trapdoors up here? Probably not. Originally, I was thinking of having like shutters type thing, maybe, you know, coming out like this. But I don't think I like that at all. Because that way I could, well, whoops. That way I could like close them off, but no. I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. We shall see. And I guess I could actually have the shutters be here. But now that looks goofy too. No, give me that back. Okay, so let's focus on the exterior first, because the exterior looks really, really bad, and then we can do the interior. And as we're bringing the exterior together, we can decide if we actually want to keep this design or tear it down. So what I'm thinking is we're going to have, let's see, if we did, I don't know if I want to have a support beam or have it be here. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just thinking. I don't know, because getting this entrance just right is going to be probably the worst part. And once we get that in, this should all flow together, I think. Let me go grab some oak, because I think the front deck and then the side deck are both going to be oak. And yeah, I think so. And then we're going to have mainly stone for the structure itself. Okay. Alright. Such a strange looking little building. Let's see. My name is Steven with a V. S-T-E-V-E-N is my actual name. Let's do that. That's that. And then the question is, well, the support beam, if I put a support beam in it, it's going to have to sit here, which means I would have to trim this back and have this roof bit kind of overhanging. But the thing is, for it to make sense, I don't need this to go past these. This needs to be just interior for the openings. So the option would be this. Though I end up with a... Yeah, Steven, like that. I'd end up with the sideways. The doors would kind of sit in here? Do we want to sideways the little doors that come together at a point? Or the other option is I could... but the thing is I'm going to have to... I would have to do it something like that. And you walk in, say, right there into the house. Is that what we want? That could look kind of cool, I think. I don't know. No, that looks really bad, I think. Now, let's keep the pointed door. So the door would sit right in there. And yeah, okay. That's what we're going to do, I think. Just because the whole shape of the building is going to look a whole lot better if we do that. The doors are kind of weird, but you know, it is what it is. And I think it'll look okay. I think so. And then we'll do that. And I do think I want to have the little support beam that comes down, I think. Oh wow, my name's that short? That's awesome. Let's see. That comes down right there, and then I'd have to do a slab here, which is fine. Okay. All right. Do we like that? And then down here, I would have to do that so the cobblestone lines up. Do that so the cobblestone lines up. And then here I could just have a block because we're going to have the door sitting in there. Probably not cobblestone, but you get the idea. And let's see, let's look at this from the side. The front comes up to such a point that am I crazy? I think I'm crazy, but I think I'm going to like this once it's done. We might even bring the roof out like a little bit more. I don't know. We'll see. You do really like that? So maybe I'm not crazy. Maybe it's going to look pretty cool once it's done. I'm hoping so. So let's go ahead and poke out where the windows are going to sit. And this is going to be the fun part because we don't have a whole lot of space. We can't have necessarily big windows, but the nice thing is we can make windows that come to a point, like a corner window, very, very easily and have like even big bay windows. Well, do I want to... Maybe I want to do the interior first. Maybe it would be easier to do the interior for where I want the windows to go. I know it's possible we're both just crazy, but I